So the sunset clause is really the last impact of RDR, the last major step in the regulators' complete revamping of the financial services industry, and with it marks the end of commission payments to financial advisors. So it means that people like us, asset managers, platforms and life companies can no longer pay fees to an advisor on behalf of a client unless a specific and written fee agreement exists between those people. The most obvious impact it will have on financial advisors is a potential reduction in income, as some clients that advisors aren't dealing with in the new way have the trail commission, the renewal commission, the recurring income turned off by the platforms and providers. At the very least, it means that advisors are going to have to get in front of every client that they want to continue to engage with to change the agreement in place with that client. So they're going to have to set up a particular service arrangement and a fee agreement with every single client, and that's fairly substantial. And I guess the other thing it does is it causes advisors to be very clear about which clients they're looking to look after in the future and which they're definitely not going to service going forward. Client segmentation is a relatively new process for the financial advisors that we look after. You know, I think historically advisors would try to deal with almost everyone, and they've realised that the economics of running their businesses mean that they can't do that. But also, different clients want different things, and so a lot of advisors have created segmentation models supported by different service level agreements for different sorts of clients, which means that those people who are looking for bespoke service can get that. Obviously, there's perhaps a different fee arrangement in place for that, whereas people that want to be dealt with on perhaps a more transactional basis still can, but are charged differently for doing so. One of the side effects of advisors segmenting their client bases is the creation of what you might call orphaned clients, people who no longer get advice. Orphaned perhaps isn't the best phrase, maybe disengaged might be a better description of these people. But either way, they're people who, for a number of reasons, one of which might be that the advisor simply can't afford to advise them for the revenue that they generate. Maybe actually the client has disengaged themselves. Maybe the client has said, I don't see necessarily the value in the proposition to remain as a client. But ultimately, what we're creating in this country as an unintended consequence, I guess, of RDR, but also segmentation, is an advice gap, a group of orphan clients who no longer engage a financial advisor to provide them with ongoing advice and service. One reason why these people have lost touch with financial advisors is because the products that they have perhaps no longer suit their needs. Perhaps they're inflexible, maybe expensive, maybe they haven't performed very well. And so the opportunity within the sunset clause is for advisors to re-engage with those people. Now, whether that is on a full advice basis or whether it's on a light touch, perhaps a lower cost solution where technology forms the core of the proposition, the opportunity is to re-engage with these people, use more modern solutions and show them how financial services has evolved and how they can benefit from it.